Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? And how's everybody been? I've been gone for a couple of days. Last week in Tampa, Florida, and then yesterday I had a medical procedure done. But everything went well, so I'm doing good and back at it. So hope everybody had a great couple of days last week in the market. I finally started having some up days in the market last week, and actually yesterday we had a small up day, so that was nice to see in the market. Unfortunately today, one of our big holdings tumbled thanks to some comments by Morgan Stanley. I mean, honestly, to me, it's like, who makes comments on a vehicle company that hasn't even launched a vehicle? It's like somebody owed somebody a favor and was trying to help them short the stock, but who knows? I still think the stock's got a lot of potential, which we're talking about Lucid Motors. They just got to get some news out, but they haven't yet. And unfortunately, the stock is still very volatile. But it had such a great recovery from where it was. So take a look. Unfortunately for me, down $146,000 today. Jaguar continues to go down. I actually may just get rid of this this week and be done with this one. eHealth is finally starting to come back down. I think this one will start tumbling, especially if the whole markets continue to tumble. So we'll be watching this one closely. We have these two puts that we sold against the longer puts that we have. So obviously, when it went down and we got into that whole mess, we could have been a lot better off on this one. But it is what it is, and we'll work through it. Lucid, on the other hand, like I said, thank God I've been hedging it the whole time. This hedge is pretty much, where are we at here? This hedge is pretty much going to be over with on Friday. Obviously, I don't think Lucid will be $23. And then the following week, we have a terrific hedge here. We'll make this full $500,000. So, like I said, overall, we haven't lost really any money. But we'll be basically looking at, we have about 30 cents left, which I can definitely, over the 3-week period, catch 30 more cents. The question is, do I go lower to like $22, $21? I could pick up 40, 50 cents, pick up $500,000 in a week. The downfall is if the stock also did take off, or they announce or make some major news and the thing went to $25, my 50 cents could also be $4, and all of a sudden I lose $3.5 million, and it's a disaster. So you have to be very careful with it, and I'm watching it very closely. I am starting to write the puts to open, which this one was actually last week I did roll it out. You guys didn't see it. We actually made money on it. This week now we're down because obviously the stock tumbled today. Hopefully it comes back. I think it's going to bounce up. It was interesting. Like I said, Morgan Stanley, if you read the thing about it, they just said, Lucid won't be, a big player in the market, for some time. And we know this. But this stock kind of was like a meme stock in the beginning. A lot of people own it for a lot of money. It just needs some news. We need to deliver a car. So I still have a lot of confidence in it. Still playing it, and we'll see where it goes. In other news, the markets tumbled today. Down almost 300 points, and then S&P and the NASDAQ down. So the September sell-off is here. It's real. Apple today had tons of announcements, new iPhone, new iPads, and new watch. But overall, they disappointed. Usually Apple, every other year, doesn't do much upgrading with their telephones. Last year was a big upgrade with style and different stuff. This year, basically, some camera updates, better battery, they always say. Really, basically, it does nothing new. New operating system, but that's free. That comes out iOS 15. So Apple really disappointed. Didn't, nothing there. So Apple has slid. Today was down $1.43. It got up to 157 the other day. It's all-time high, so it's now 7-8 points off. I think Apple's going to do well. Apple always seems to run up to new announcements and then starts to slide as it gets closer to these things. So I think that is what's going on with Apple. But overall, just nothing special, nothing really good, nothing incredible, and definitely, like I said, definitely caused it to slide. Crypto, what did get up to like 51,000 the other day. I've been buying and selling it, but overall in Coinbase, we're at 65,000, much better than the 50. It's got all the way down here to like 50 something, like 52,000. I don't know, right here. Let's see. I don't know. Well, it was 65 there. I don't know. It's somewhere in here. Hold on, that's 1 month, 1 week. Yeah, it's been all over the place. Yeah, I got all the way down here into the like 60. I thought one of the day I thought it went to like 50 something, 57, but it's been bouncing all over the place. Got going again, got up into the 70s. I actually sold some of the Cardano and then I bought it back, but just continues to slide. Cardano's all the way down. So a lot of the cryptos are all coming down. It'll be interesting how crypto performs. It was kind of interesting because crypto started to slide when you had the big news about Argentina accepting it as a currency. Plus, with all this crazy stuff in the world, it'll be interesting what direction crypto goes, just with so much stuff going on. But just crazy stuff. A lot of the meme stocks are continuing to go up and down, bouncing all over the place. AMC today, GameStop was down some after earnings last week. AMC was down a lot today, 8%. So, I mean, you're seeing the sell-offs and all these things. It'll just be interesting where, I don't know. Like I said, September sell-off. I think, some of the ones to look at, and what I'm starting to watch are like the travel stocks like Southwest and the different stuff. Airlines, travel, casinos, Macau, with the COVID variant. There's going to be shutdowns. There's going to be more stuff happening. There's going to be more stuff closing. My prediction is, like I said, I want the world open. I want to, be normal, have a normal life, but unfortunately, the Delta variant is spreading like wildfire, and this world, and now you have the recall election for the governor in California. You have Trump is starting to get a little bit more active and stuff, and you just have so much stuff happening. And Greg sees it El Salvador. Yeah, maybe it was maybe I had the wrong country there. For where crypto was embraced. But it was weird, it was embraced and then it tanked that day. But with so much more stuff going on in the world, I think we're going to see some crazy stuff. So I think travel, leisure stocks, I think, I don't know if I want to short them. I really don't like betting on everyone going down besides eHealth, which hopefully will continue to go down. But I hate shorting a company. You never want to bet against the company. But I think travel, leisure, the cruises, the casinos, they're going to take a dive because the money is drying up. There is pockets of areas that are still doing really well, or there's a lot of money, or there's just monopoly businesses in those areas. One, Tampa Hard Rock, place, absolute zoo. You couldn't even get on a slot machine on a Saturday night. They're just raking in the cash. But that is very rare. Restaurants are starting to slow down. I'm in the space. I talk to other people in the space in other states, also here locally. The stimulus money is running out. The government's going to run out of money here soon and stuff. So it'll be very interesting. It's also crazy. If you think about it, they're saying 1,400 to 1,500 people a day are still dying of COVID in the United States, which is a lot of people. I hate to, like I've said before, I hate to see anyone die, but we're spending a lot of time and a lot of money still worrying about these 50 to 100 people that could still be left in Afghanistan. We're losing 1,500 people a day. Like I said, I don't want to lose anyone, but if there's 100 people left over there, you hate to lose anybody. But we've got some bigger problems that are going to take a lot more money and a lot more stuff to fix. It's just an absolute mess with some of these politicians and what they're up to, and they're going to cause a major collapse here at some point. Something's got to give in the country, and it's going to be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see riots start up again. You're going to see some crazy stuff. I have a feeling if this economy doesn't shore up and they don't figure out this whole Delta variant, because obviously people don't want to wear masks. There's lawsuits now. You have Texas with the abortion rule, new laws. You have, the mandatory mask mandates for large companies. You have Florida threatening to sue if they don't get the, mask mandate. You have, just like I said, so much crazy stuff going on all over the country right now. It's going to hit a breaking point. Even last night, you saw that there was a huge thing in Las Vegas. The Raiders home opening game finally in the new stadium. A year later, everybody had to have the COVID clear pass, and people started they were protesting out there for that. So definitely crazy stuff going on. Take some comments. Justin said, so I think Disney's announcement that their films will only be in the theater to begin with. The rest of the lineup this year should help AMC, but who knows? But if all of a sudden you have closures and COVID and more social distancing and masks, Disney's going to get pushback. I think the other thing is you have to remember AMC is going to do well, but they're still losing money. It doesn't matter. And also you had a huge lineup of movies that were supposed to come out in 2020 that got all pushed back. So they have a great roster of movies right now. But you also have that whole time where they didn't make any movies. So you have a bunch of movies right now. We're going to flood the market. Everything will do good for a few months. And then all these movies have come out and there's nothing, huge coming for a while. So it'll definitely going to play some into the market. But, if the theaters, start closing and everybody, and all hell breaks loose, it ain't going to matter if Disney's going to change that really quickly, because then everybody will, not keep their services. The other thing, is Disney needs to do something, to keep people, on their services and stuff. So, Disney is way off its highs, from where it was in the last couple of weeks. But, like I said, if COVID, if this Delta variant, they don't get it under control and figure it out, and getting the, with school back, this is just the beginning. Remember last summer, everything was okay. It was a lot less. I don't know. Like I said, everything is mind-blowing to me when I look at this whole thing and I hear about hospitals being overloaded and ICUs at capacity. But yet, there's only a few states that have mask mandates on again, like Nevada. So I don't know what's going on and who's really, controlling it all, because something doesn't make sense. Somebody's either giving us a bunch of lies or something doesn't add up. So I don't know. At some point, like I said, everything's going to hit a boiling point. I read an article that said 13 teachers died in, I think, Miami or somewhere in Florida in a school district. If you lost 13 teachers in the first 2 weeks of school to COVID, how in the heck would you even keep? I don't even know what parent would send their kid to that school, or keep it going. So definitely interesting to see everything going on, and the market's going to start reacting. Like I said, you're going to see casino stocks. I bet if we look at let's just take even Monarch here locally. They're still killing it. They're still busy. They're the number one casino up in Blackhawk. But even look at their stock, from a high of 76 down to $63, down a little bit more today. Let's look at look at Wynn. Like, they're all getting crushed because of Macau, and China doesn't play around. Look at Wynn down 10% today. China doesn't play any games. They just shut down a whole nother city with 4.5 million people. Of course, that city produces electronics, and that's the other thing for a lot of these companies. With making products and everything. Who's going to make the products? Ford continues to slide. From its highs. Let's see how's GE doing. GM was. Actually GM's holding in there. GM, but is down from its highs. How about Pfizer, with the boosters? And that's the other thing. Now they're, a whole dispute. Do we need boosters? We don't need these booster shots. What do you guys think? Like, somebody has to make some decisions here, because like I said, you're going to start having riots when people are season ticket holders. They're buying tickets to go to an event. The other thing is there's just so much fraud in this whole vaccination thing. Anybody can go get a little vaccination card and write their name on it. That's the only proof you need. There's no one checking, and you have to remember that the people who are checking, these are minimum wage employees that they can barely staff the positions to do the checking. So, you don't think someone's going to let someone in for a $20 bill somewhere? Of course they are. So it'll definitely, like I said, we've got to get this stuff under control. But what else you guys got? Lacey says, BBIG, that one actually last week ran. It's back down now. I wish I didn't get flustered with it and just sell. I went up to $12. I could have saved myself 800 grand. But like I said, where I've made my mistakes in my account is chasing meme stocks. These meme stocks, they move. You can make a lot of money. I've made money on the upside. But overall, with AMC, BBIG, Clove, even Clove last week started running, got up to like $11. Right back down to $8.30. So I've been there, done it, and that's where all my losses in my account come. When I've stuck to my system of what I know works, selling puts to open, and or hedging and doing some calls and stuff, I've done really well. So I'm gonna go back to that. That's like I said, for the rest of the year, I have one goal. We're gonna end the year profitable and get it all back. But for this account. But yeah, everywhere else. I've got it. Like I said, the meme stocks are good, but long term they don't. You've just got to be there at the right moment. For some of the people who are watching, I know they've done well, but like I said, it's different when you have an account of $4 or $5 million. I can't buy 10 shares. You can buy, when your account's $1,000, $5,000, you buy 10 shares of a $10 stock and it goes up 2 points. You made $20. It's a great return on investment. But if you do the math and you do the multiplication, I have to buy 10,000 shares. Well, 10,000 shares goes up $2. It's great. I make 20 grand. It goes down $2. I lose 20 grand. It's a lot more money and a lot more activity, moving a lot faster. And it's also harder to get out of larger amounts of stock. It's easy to sell 10 shares of stock, no problem at all. I go to sell, even like when I was selling the BBIG last week, 160,000 shares of it had moved to 10 cents down. So definitely have to play those very smart and very careful and stuff. Also interesting is I was surprised like Tesla. Tesla's been running back up and stuff, but then finally pulled back. Actually, was up today, but it's been running around. But yeah, if you look at the last month chart, it's been building some momentum, which is interesting because they're still not really gonna. I don't think their sales are gonna. Well, every car sales are exploded because there is no inventory to even get a vehicle out there. So the cars, if you do have vehicles, but I don't know how production is and profits, and the labor costs are through the roof. So it'll definitely be interesting where all these go. Somebody says fuel cell. Take a look at fuel cell energy. That was up today, 82 cents. Not bad. But it's hard to say. They said, just random stuff's moving. Things are getting some stuff. But I think overall, we're going to see some pullback over the next couple of weeks and stuff. So I think it'll definitely be. They'll definitely gonna see some selling off and stuff. So I'm gonna hang in there with the Lucid. We'll get out of it. I really don't have much exposure left in it. So I'm sitting on a lot of cash. So if you look at my whole account as a whole, I'm actually sitting in 3.5 million in cash of the 4 million basically. So I don't have much exposure here. Of this exposure, while this position is still $395,000. I have about $300,000 in exposure here, which I can hedge or get out of, or do something. This has enough time. If Lucid hangs in there, this will either come to this. If Lucid goes down another $1 tomorrow, this will go to 5 cents. This will go to 32 cents. We'll lose another 30 grand. It's not going to be too bad. But like I said, I'm sitting on a lot of cash, and I think there's going to be some great buys and some great put to open plays going into October, November, and the holiday season. The other thing that's going to be interesting is retail stocks could actually do well this holiday season because you're not going to have any discounts. They don't have any products to even sell you, so they don't have to give you 10% off, 20%. It'll be interesting what Black Friday is this year. That's if hopefully the malls and everything are still open for Black Friday. But it'll be interesting. What will Black Friday look like? They can't even stock a television right now at Costco, and they have some stuff, but I'm saying that they can't stock the $300 TV. So how in the hell are they going to give them away for $200? They don't have to. So it's going to definitely change this whole holiday season, how everybody shops and everything going on and stuff. So be lots of it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, I've never seen a world like that. I've never seen it when you go to the store and you can't get Gatorade, you can't get a Snickers bar. How do you run out of stuff that's just so basic? It's not even related to the chicken shortage, or it's pretty funny when a wing shortage is our local headline of our local news. Broncos home opener, no wings at bars. It's just crazy and stuff. So, but hey guys, that's what I got for you. This is Raja Makes Money. He'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. No live play for all my big jackpot fans watching tonight. No live play tonight. I will be live this coming Thursday night. The Click Father is going to be live tomorrow night from Las Vegas, and I will be live Thursday night at Monarch Casino Resort and Spa right here in Black Hawk, Colorado, and I will also probably be live next week on Thursday night. Unfortunately, I have stuff tonight and next Tuesday, but we'll still hit them on Thursday. Also, for all my big jackpot fans, RajaFreeTrips.com. We're going to be giving away a trip for two to Las Vegas for New Year's, all expenses paid. So definitely got a big promotion and push for that coming up, so you definitely want to get into that. But hey guys, that's what I got for you. And hey, let's hopefully tomorrow the markets turn around. Wishing everybody the best of luck, and take care. And hopefully let's see a big green day tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thanks.